Junie Christian. Junie Christian.
Three things make a good speech. Content of the speech, speaker, and the impact that it has on the audience. Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and guest, but especially you, Monica. Thank you for giving us a great speech this morning that had great contact, that made the audience sit up and pay attention, and had a message in it for us. So let me begin first with the content of the speech. Everyone knows that the best way to start a speech is with a story. But you did something even more incredible. You continued a story throughout the entire speech, which is fascinating because it kept us on the edge of our seat listening to what you had to say. The second thing you did as a speaker is you used your body as such a wonderful vessel. You were so animated in engaging us and keeping us raptured as you spoke to us. And finally, as I looked around at the audience, everyone was engaged. We were engaged with you. We laughed with you. It was fantastic. So if I can give you maybe a couple of pointers that might be helpful to make this speech a little bit better. So the content of the speech, though it was fantastic, there were some moments in the speech where I thought that you could have given us a little bit more transitions. In other words, you know, when you're leaving, when you spoke about the mannequin, that was one part of the story. Then you could have given us just a little bit better of a transition to your child being lost, because that's a significant thing. And it's as if it was just one continuous flow. I needed to have a break in that series. You as a speaker, though you had great voice inflection, where you had a very melodic voice, it was great. And I take into account that you are Hopalong Cassidy for today. However, if you cannot use one of your limbs, animate yourself in some other way. Your hands perhaps could have been a little bit more, you know, your voice could have been have a little bit more inflection. I think if I was to say anything, your speech, though it has the potential to be a 10 today because of limitations, maybe the cold weather, you were somewhere around a 6 and a 7. I think if you elevate that speech a little bit more, you'll be fantastic. And finally, the audience. Anytime you have an opportunity to take the time of an audience and to be with us, you have to leave us a message. Your message today was the importance of children. The reason we raise our children is that we protect them so that we can prepare them for the future. I look forward to hearing all of your speeches in the future.